Ain't nobody got time for that.
First, we're gonna go over Square Enix. We didn't see anything.
No, it was really meh. It was just kind of nothing that we're excited to talk about at all.
There were things we were excited about, but we've already talked about them because we've already seen them from Microsoft and other places that have already announced stuff. So,
We also had the Sony E3 showcase today. The first game that they discussed that we are just super hyped for, The Last of Us 2.
The trailer alone was just worth the price of admission. Like, it was so epic, and it just sucked me. I know it sucked you in. It sucked all of us. We were just frantic to see what was happening.
Most realistic gore I've ever seen.
Oh my god, it was awesome. Then we got a little bit of Destiny 2 Forsaken.
Yeah, there's been like other discussions about this, like across other parts of the internet. We don't really get into Destiny very much, but the trailer was really good, and I think the additions that they might be making to Forsaken are potentially really great for the game, so hopefully that turns out well. Next up, I think this is Inigo's favorite, Resident Evil 2.
Oh, a remaster of Resident Evil 2. I screamed out loud.
You did.
You can ask Krug. I literally just was like, yes! Whoa!
He did that, it was loud.
Then we got to see Trover Saves the Universe.
Yeah, I'm not super excited about this game. I just wanted to bring up the fact that I'm a huge Rick and Morty fan, and the fact that this game right off the bat looks very disappointing is sad for me.
I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game.
Hopefully somebody can prove me wrong. Next up is the most confusing thing on the planet, Darth Stranding.
Death Stranding.
What did I say?
Darth.
Next up is the thing so confusing I can't even get the name right, Death Stranding.
I am more confused now than I was before I watched the trailer, but all I'm gonna say is that, man, it is dangerous to be an Amazon shipping delivery in 2050. I'm just saying. Spider-Man was the last thing that they showed on screen.
The Spider-Man trailer was really interesting. We got a look at 5 villains that we're going to be seeing during the game. We also got like a cliffhanger, like, ooh, Spider-Man looks up at his phone, says, you, and then, oh, fade to black, or red in this case. And supposedly, we don't know who that's going to be, but it's probably Fisk. We also wanted to throw in that Sony's production was awful and weird.
Yeah, like, they did so many really awesome, amazing things, and then poorly executed them in almost every fashion.
It seemed like they were just trying to be artsy for art's sake.
Yeah, like, they started in one location, showed just the Last of Us trailer, and then made everyone get up and move to a completely different tent while still live.
Like, listen to them trying to transition.
Guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
Not too bad.
But
Not too bad.
There's barely any time because we're about to get to the showcase.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Okay. Got a lot more in store.
Yeah.
So let's check it out live right now.
And then, like, the team that was doing the awkward transition had some major audio issues.
Yep.
Like, someone else was on their frequency. You can just hear a dude talking.
Manhattan, that's our New York City. It didn't have to be on like a main story mission. But in between, like something like you saw on the raft, or we showed that back at last E3.
I could go on for hours about this production, how it was awful.
This could be 3 episodes.
Next, we're going to move on to Ubisoft, which we were very excited about because we got a further glimpse into Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah, we finally got some more gameplay, which is something that has been kind of lacking for this title up till now. There has been some, but not enough to satisfy me. This new bit of gameplay was really exciting. We also got some interesting details about how they're going to be crowdsourcing production assets for the game, which is something that anybody can contribute to if you want. We'll have a link to that in the show notes.
That's it. Go do that shit. Thanks.
Next up, we have Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Star Fox. Like, do we need to say anything else?
You're going to be able to buy a Star Fox figure.
Cool.
That's why we wanted to talk about it. That's it. Nostalgia. Yay.
Then we got to see Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I actually wasn't terribly excited about it, but then you started pointing out to me all the differences between what this game is and what Assassin's Creed games normally are. And it's just kind of started to sink in then that this has the potential to be something at least slightly unique in that series.
Yeah, I don't think I'm already like sold. I'm gonna buy it. I think it's more of like
I'm interested.
Yeah. You've piqued my intrigue.
Yeah. Next up, we have the creepiest transference.
Yeah, I don't really understand what was going on in that trailer.
Not even a little bit.
You were completely safe. You were completely safe.
I'm also gonna keep my eye on this one. Like,
Yeah.
we have a VR, and I always want to. What?
We have a VR.
We have a
We
VR.
have a VR. We have exactly one VR. Not true, actually. We have 2 VRs.
Yes.
That's all the stuff that we were in any way excited about. There are a lot more things that were talked about today that we just didn't feel like deserved the time, but we're going to put them on the screen here so that you can see them and look at them and maybe look them up yourself if you want. But honestly, suffice it to say that we don't actually recommend doing that. It doesn't seem like a good use of your time.
Or there just isn't enough information to really get us intrigued. There was some
Or that.
titles in there that was like, all right, we're going to be super boring on this one, and we're going to ask you guys, what from today's E3 coverage do you want to see us do a deep dive on? Head down to the comments. We've actually seen your guys' comments already. We've kind of written them down of the titles that you want us to go deeper into, and we're planning on doing that. So let's keep that up. Until then, head over to Twitter and talk to us there. You can get me at IndigoQT on Twitter.
You can also get me at CrewQT on Twitter. You can also reach both of us at _QueueTimes or on Instagram at QueueTimes. We've been GameGorgon. We'll see you guys tomorrow.